A long time ago, in a time when there were castles, knights, and paupers, there was a young king who loved to eat. He used dishes like there was no tomorrow, silverwares, bowls, plates, and the like. Many of his dishwashers have quit because of the overwhelming work. One day, the problem in the castle reached its zenith. The whole castle reeked with a smell of dirty dishes that had filled up almost 1/3 of the castle. None of the royal chefs could cook because there was nothing to cook with. The young king had used up even the pots and pans for eating. Because of this, the whole castle began to go hungry. The knights, the generals, the advisors, everyone. To make matters worse, none of them could work because they were so dizzy from lack of food. That meant that the whole kingdom was also affected. With no one to rule them, the people of the kingdom ceased from functioning as well. The farmers stopped planting, the bakers did not bake, the artisans stopped whatever it is that artisans do. The whole kingdom was hungry and is in trouble. With the last bit of his strength, the king issued a royal decree that whoever would be able to get rid of the problem would be rewarded a high position in the king's cabinet. Many tried to tackle the problem, but the moment they saw the mountainous pile of dirty dishes, they got overwhelmed and ran away. Some tried for a time, but when it seemed like nothing was happening, they also gave up in despair. A young village girl named Timothea heard about the king's problem. It just so happened that she loved to wash dishes. The bigger the pile and the dirtier they were, the better. The sight of seeing dirty things become clean was like poetry to her. But she has never seen a pile like this one before. Nevertheless, she decided to take on the problem. The people, with their last ounce of strength, scoffed at the little girl as she went to the castle. She went in and began to wash one dish at a time. Every spoon, bowl, ladle she scrubbed brought delight to her heart. She loved rinsing the soap off, drying them up, and putting them away. A year passed, and then another, and another, and another. While Timothea was in there washing the dishes, a change slowly started to take place in the kingdom, first with the young king. Because of the limited dishes he can use for eating, he began to realize that he didn't have to eat so incessantly. He also began to eat more fruits and vegetables to kill time as he waited for more dishes to be washed. He also began to go out more to do active things that healthy royalty would do, like hunt for white deers, slay dragons, fight evil, oppressive kingdoms. The young king grew in stature and in wisdom, and his people followed suit. Statisticians of their time ranked their kingdom as one of the healthiest in all the lands. After many years of working on the dishes, Timothea was finally done. The whole kingdom rejoiced when she put the last dish away, clean. She emerged out of the kitchen, but she was not a little girl anymore. The young king, who was now at a good marrying age, saw Timothea and was captivated by her beauty, but most of all, by her patience and good heart, which saved his life and his kingdom. That spring, the whole kingdom rejoiced as Timothea and the king got married. Legend tells us that they spent their honeymoon washing the dishes used for their royal wedding.